how the NFL has like these independent doctors on the sideline that you go into the concussion protocol. You're a member of the Broncos. You go into the concussion protocol, and now you are dealing with a set of doctors that are supposedly not related to the Broncos.
Right.
Do you believe that?
So number one question, I do not think they're doing enough. I think that the NCAA is doing more than the NFL. If you look at their rules around targeting, and here's the thing, target all you want. That's only part of the problem. It's those subconcussive blows. If you look at, there was a recent study that came out that looked at different types of players.
Can I cut you off for 1 sec? I don't know what I don't know what a subconcussive.
Oh yeah, totally. Thank you. Subconcussive blow means like a lineman who is going, they're about to move the ball, and that lineman is about to tackle the guy right in front of him, and they go from 0 to 100, like you said, just like that. In a second, they have a huge amount of force and inertia, and they drive right against that other player. So you have somebody on the offense, somebody on the defense, and it's not the wide receivers. The quarterbacks do have their share of injuries, but if you look at the data, the people who are getting more and more of those injuries that are not quite enough to cause a concussion, but they're enough to disrupt brain functioning, at least if you have it over and over and over again, those guys are the guys that are probably more at risk even of CTE than like somebody like, your wide receiver, your running back. So my issue is like we were talking about before, with hockey, you can change that. With football, it's the way the game is played. So if you're going to still have the setup of the game be that these people are charging against each other with huge force over and over again, that is going inevitably to, in some people, lead to things like CTE. So I don't think they're doing enough. I think they're trying to not have people launch their heads and, bend forward and launch their head at someone. That's great. But I think there's so much more they could do. And it would really take somebody really looking at the game and kind of breaking it down and saying, what is safe, what is not safe, what can we change, what can we not. So that